you. So, good evening, everyone. Today I've chosen the topic leading without noise, how presence create influence. Before I say anything, just notice something. Notice how silence fills in a room. Silence makes people slightly uncomfortable. We rush to fill it, we rush to speak, we rush to prove. But what if I told you the people who changes the rooms are not the ones who fill silence. They are the ones who hold it. Today we are talking about a rare leadership skill which is leading without noise. And in a world of constant talking, posting, reacting, debating, proving, presence has become a superpower. We have confused leadership with performance. Scroll through social media, watch corporate meetings, observe political debates. The loudest often gets the attention. But attention is not influence. Influence is sustained trust. Look at leaders like Barack Obama, Ratan Tata, Indra Nooyi. They are articulate, yes, but more importantly, they are more composed. They don't chase authority, authority sits on them naturally. And that difference is presence. So let's understand what is presence really. Presence is not dominance, presence is not intimidation, or presence is not perfection. Presence is emotional regulation plus clarity plus alignment. Let me break this down very slowly. Sorry. When your thoughts are steady, your emotions are regulated, your body is relaxed, your voice is grounded. People feel safe around you. And when people feel safe, they listen. Neuroscience tells us that humans read emotional cues within seconds. Before people evaluate competence, they evaluate emotional stability. This is why the work of Daniel Goleman on emotional intelligence transformed leadership thinking. He proved something revolutionary. IQ may get you hired, but EQ gets you promoted. And I would add, presence gets you respected. Now, let's talk about the noise or the cost of noise-based leadership. Noise looks like over explaining, interrupting, constant defending, talking to prove intelligence, feeling silence out of insecurity. Noise is often anxiety disguised as authority. Now, let me tell you a story here. I once walked with a senior manager, highly intelligent, highly qualified, but in meetings, he spoke continuously. He corrected everyone. He added commentary to every point. People nodded, but after meetings, they avoided him. Why? Because leadership is not about dominating airtime, it is about creating clarity. Now imagine another leader. She listens first, she takes notes, she asks one sharp question, then she summarizes the whole or entire discussion into two powerful sentences. Who feels more powerful? The one who speaks more or the one who speaks with weight? Now let's understand the five pillars of quiet influence. And diving into deeper, the first pillar is emotional regulation. If you cannot manage your internal storms, you cannot lead external systems. Look at crisis leadership examples. During financial crashes, wars, pandemics, leaders who remain composed stabilize nations. Think of Angela Merkel. She was never dramatic. She was steady, and that steadiness builds trust. Second pillar is strategic silence. Silence is not weakness. Silence is processing power. When someone challenges you, instead of reacting immediately, pause. That pause communicates that I'm not threatened, and nothing intimidates insecurity more than calm. The third pillar is controlled body language. Your nervous system speaks before your mouth does. Fast gestures, talks about anxiety, shallow breathing, tension, constant shifting, discomfort, slow breathing, grounded posture, measured movement, and that is physical authority. Even in high stakes environment like NASA, astronauts are trained to regulate physiology under pressure because panic spreads, but calm spreads faster. And the fourth pillar is clarity over volume. Powerful leaders do not use 200 words when 20 will do. They eliminate fluff, they speak in structure. Instead of maybe we could possibly try, they say, here are three options: option one, option two, or option three. Clarity reduces doubt, doubt reduces authority. And the last pillar, detached confidence. This is the hardest one. Detached confidence means you're not emotionally dependent on everyone agreeing with you. You can handle disagreement without being defensive. You can handle silence without filling it. You can handle criticism without collapsing it. And this is inner security. And that inner security is visible. If you go back and think as to, you know, the daily things which we do, the daily communication which we play, lot of times if you find all these things in your day-to-day communication, in your day-to-day, uh, you know, with the kind of people whom you interact with. Okay, I'll just repeat the pillars which we discussed right now, where we spoke about five pillars of quiet influence. First is emotional regulation. Second is strategic silence. Third is control body language. Fourth is clarity over volume. And fifth is detached confidence. Any questions from these five pillars which we discussed right now? Anyone who wants to ask or share something? Hi Rajbin, good evening. You're on mute.
Okay. Um, my friend late Kumar always talked about high pitch and yeah, it's and tomorrow I'm going for a dinner which it's important to me, but because I'm experiencing grief and a lot of spiritual growth is and I'm undergoing a lot of spiritual growth. I'm afraid of because every time I speak, my siblings might react in a way that I don't want them to react, and all I want, all, all, all I want, uh, in this, because I am grieving from my job, and I'm doing very well laughter yoga coach online, but I am also watching physical events like happening. So actually, parents do understand where I'm coming from. Caregiver does understand where I'm coming from. And I'm very thankful for that. And I have friends like family, like, the soul of late Prem Kumar and the soul. And sometimes friends like these are connected through souls. So the question is this. Since my niece is going tomorrow on Sunday, and all of all of that happened, my doctor diagnosed me with which he shouldn't, which my dad shouldn't have talked about it. Doctor diagnosed with me with high anxiety while I'm going through this journey of spiritual growth and grieving for some, grieving for lost time, grieving for lost one. People should just stop and should understand, oh, I'm not asking for self pity, right? Self pity, I'm not asking for it. It's just empathizing. So how do I react when siblings do not, they respect my caregiver, they respect my father, mother, but they do not respect me. And I'm going through anxiety alone for past 2 weeks. Even before Prem passed away, he used to come here and notice me. He said 2 weeks. It's from the 27th of January till now. Is it I'm lacking from my uh rejection or whatever it is? I'm growing spiritually or whatever it is. So how do you react without in this kind of situation, or when you are giving a speech, if people do not want to listen to you, how do you react to it with silence?
Great question. See, sometimes, Rajpin, here we need to just give it a pause
Yeah,
because somewhere, not not everyone is for you, and you cannot make everyone happy also.
yeah, that is what I've learned, you know.
Yeah. So, you know, uh, maybe certain times you just have to ignore certain things because you cannot change the other person, and
Yeah,
emotion like grief, you don't know when it hits you or when it comes to you or when it leaves. It comes with no notice,
yeah,
and you have to give yourself that time and space because
yeah.
see, every emotion your
But
body
people are not
reacts.
giving me the space now. Siblings are not
Every
understanding.
emotion your body reacts, Rajvin. I
Yeah,
think this is something we need to take this conversation off camera, but not here. Maybe this is not the right place to discuss all this. Maybe I'll give you a call sometime tomorrow if that works for you.
yeah. Anyway, a very good topic. I think that we presented in a very,
We
very
will
good.
sort this out, maybe not here, maybe tomorrow. this is not the right place. We will have a deeper conversation
Because
on this and
because
we'll get this sorted.
whatever you spoke today, it made a lot of sense.
Yes, it does. It does.
Uh, can you just repeat the confidence pillar?
Yeah, sure. I will. See, confidence is nothing but, you're not emotionally independent, dependent on someone, and it's not about being defensive. It's not about filling that silence in the room. It's not about
Yeah,
collapsing. It's
yeah,
about how you handle it. First,
yeah. That's
okay,
what I
let
was
me just give you a
trying to say.
framework here to manage things. First, before you enter your room, regulate your breath. Like, say, for example, you inhale for 4 counts, you hold for 4, and you exhale on 6 counts. Your body sets the tone. So, entering slowly is your first step. And observe who is speaking, what is the emotional temperature, what is the power dynamic, and leaders read rooms before shaping them. And third is speak with structure, use frameworks. Here are two concerns, or let's simplify this into three top priorities, or the core issue is because structure equals authority. And exit calmly. Do not rush out of conversations. End with let's move forward with clarity because calm endings leave lasting impressions.
That is exactly my point. Calm endings leave lasting impressions and clarity, clarity.
Okay. See,
That's
Rajvin, in your case, your parents knows what you are and what you do and what all you've been going through, right? Maybe
yeah.
your sisters or your siblings may not understand. Maybe they are not in that appropriate age to understand. So leave it, it's okay. Not everyone needs to understand you. Those who need you, they'll definitely will understand you. Yeah. So see, we live in a very loud world, loud opinions, loud marketing, loud arguments, loud leadership. But the future
Yeah.
belongs to those who are grounded. You don't need to
See,
dominate any rooms. You need to
see
stabilize them.
what did spiritual leaders teach us? Spiritual leaders taught us how to be love, faith, and friendship, and seva, simran, and all these kind of things.
So you don't need here, you don't need to raise your voice, you need to lower your reactivity. Let me repeat that. Lower your reactivity. The most powerful force in the universe is gravity. It does not shout, it pulls. And presence is leadership gravity. And remember, you don't have to be louder to be stronger. You don't have to be louder to be stronger.
It's true.
Does that make
But
sense
it's
to you?
hard, but I'm trying.
It's okay. What we will do is we'll connect on a one-on-one call tomorrow and sort this out. What do you say?
Yeah. Maybe,
Anytime, anytime I'm just a call away. If you want something, just give me a ping.
but I scared I might be disturbing you or something because I
Nothing like that.
sometimes.
Nothing like that. See, we are
Oh,
all here to support each other, in some or the other way. It's not about disturbing. Am I right,
so
Shabana, on that?
Yes, Darshani, you're right.
So it's all about supporting each other in the ways we can. You getting my point, Rajvi? Rajvi, you're
uh,
saying
uh,
this to me. I'll just give you my personal example here.
obviously, obviously. Because I
Yeah, I'll
was,
just give you my personal example here. I think Shabana ma'am might be knowing this. See, grief is one emotion which needs a lot of awareness as to how you need to handle that. Because the day my father passed away, I'm still trying to process and I'm still trying to do a whole lot of things, figuring out ways, figuring out things, but what will work for me. But if you go speak something regarding this to the outside world, they're going to give you only gyans. And many times gyans don't work. Let me tell you very clearly.
uh, yeah, because I have been in this journey for like, I've been in this journey for since small, but I've been in this journey for like super
See,
intense.
just start thinking in the ways where how far have you come? In spite of whoever you are, imagine to
I'm
how
proud
far
of
you have
myself.
come.
Proud of myself.
Exactly. That's more than enough for you, Rajvin, for now. That's more than enough for you.
I don't
Okay?
need to be a people pleaser.
You don't have to be. Because Shabana ma'am knows who you are. I know who you are. Many of community people knows who you are. That's more than enough. You don't have to be a people pleaser. Not required. You good? Yeah.
Thank you
Because
so
many a times
much.
I tell to people that I know a person like this, and she is my biggest inspiration. What more you need?
Yeah,
What more you need?
I don't know.
Ah, that's okay. Okay. So with that, this is let me repeat what I said. Remember, you don't have to be louder to be stronger. Anytime, anywhere, wherever you are. So, and that is leading without noise and how presence create influence. Thank you.
That is also one question
Yeah,
uh, that NCSM failed to understand, that my previous boss failed to understand, that Rajwin's present
my dear,
creates.
you your see other people's response does not define who you are. Other people's response does not define who you are. Let me make that very clear. And you don't need that validation right here. You already have people validating to what you do, right? So leave it. It's okay. You don't need everybody's validation, and everybody is not going to validate you. Yeah? Does that
Thank
make
you.
sense?
Thank you so much.
So anytime, any day, if you want to talk with me, anytime you just give me a call. Maybe I'm
Your
just
number is your
3, 4
number, I
hours
think,
behind
your,
with your time the things you check.
your number is inside the
I will
consciously
ping
pos
you. I will ping you, not right here. I will ping you my number.
yeah, you can
Okay?
also
Okay?
thank you Shabana ma'am, thank you Shabana ji, and see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you, dear. Take care.
So Darshini, you want to continue, right? Right, is it?
No, actually, I'm done.
Okay. I got confused. I thought
See,
it's
the thing is, even we can take the session for 1 hour. It's not about taking the session for how much time, but it's all about what takeaways you're taking back with you matters more than if I'm taking a 1 hour or a 2 hour session right here. Maybe if you go back and listen to what I've been telling all this while, maybe it's the smallest of the things.
Mm,
Just doing that one thing is very difficult,
mm.
isn't it? Many a times. So I just keep my bandwidth to 30 minutes to 40 minutes max. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much, Darshini, and thank you, Rajvin, for being open and vulnerable to share, because that is where we all learn and grow, right? So thank you. So thank you, everyone.